Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Panda and it's an Oops All Pandas lobby. And have you guys noticed how weak these lobbies are? Panda as a hero is an okay hero. He's a good hero. He's fun, he's flexible, he gets to do a lot of things. But there's no anomaly. There's nothing really here. Everybody's just playing the normal base BGs. And it reminds you of those days where, well, there weren't anomalies in every game. We weren't doing ridiculously broken stuff. And you play the mid game and you're like, wow, I don't have anything going. And you look at your opponent, you're like, wow, they don't have anything going. They don't have anything going. They don't have anything going. Well, it turns out that you still have something going if everybody in the game is playing at that slow rate. All right, enjoy. Tomorrow is my neighborhood's trick-or-treat night. You might say, just ignore it. It doesn't matter. You can bribe your neighbor to sit out on your driveway and they can hand out candy to the kids. We have a retail tradition, as is customary in the United States, of handing out candy to kids. Handing out kids! Ha! Handing out candy to kids, you know, from the back of vans. No, from the front porches every Halloween. Dress up, walk around with your kids. Everyone hands out candy. The big problem with that is that M is scared of people. And if I try to stream through it, even though, like, you know, like just bribe somebody to do it for me, she's going to sit there at the window and howl at every last person that walks by because there are half-sized humans out there dressed up like fucking monsters. And she will lose her shit. There is absolutely no way I can stream through that. Nah, it's pretty easy to be, hey, I'll just have my neighbor sit out on the driveway and hand out candy for the both of us. Actually would have been fine this round. I cursored over him and thought, there's no way that we're going to get rewarded for this. We'd only get punished. There is one minion you kill. Shit. Because he had the hero power. I'm assuming you're going to. You wouldn't take Syndragosa hero power and then stay, right? How does she do on 4th of July? Not bad. She doesn't hate fireworks that much. Is there a dude with 4 accounts in your lobby or is it a glitch? Oh, it glitches out a lot right now. With like the beginning of the game shows the wrong name. Same reason he doesn't want to play minions, you know? When you leave yourself adaptable with Master Win, there's a lot of things that you can do with the different hero powers, with other people having hero powers. And since they have Wag Toggle hero power, the likelihood that we win that first round was really low. I see. Interesting board. Okay, good card. I think I like the opportunity to take gold and level. I want to hear it. I want to hear M losing it. Yeah, I mean, she would just sit at the door or the window. And every time anybody walks by, which would be nonstop because there's just kids everywhere walking around, running house to house to grab candy. She'll just howl nonstop. Not to mention, like, I just want to, you know, hand out their candy to the kids in the neighborhood because I just moved into this apartment and it's a goodwill gesture. A goodwill gesture. It's going to be an awkward week, that's all I'm saying. Like, the days that I can stream are going to be a little bit shorter. Obviously, BlizzCon is going to throw many wrenches and many plans in terms of the end of the week streaming. We're just gonna do the best we can with it. You know? Do the best. Good day, Bofur. What's up, Mantastrophe? But we will stream live from BlizzCon on Saturday. I will be offline Thursday and Friday. Thursday to travel to California. And then Friday for the first day of BlizzCon. I do not have a stream on that day. I do have a stream Saturday, which will be a good time. Featuring new content, fingers crossed. I can't tell you guys. I can't let you know if there's new stuff coming. I can't let you know one way or another whether Blizzard has either A, invited me out to BlizzCon and given me a strict or a streaming block to either A, show exactly what video game we're playing today, or B, something new and interesting at BlizzCon. I don't know if we can figure out which of those two things it could possibly be. It's probably just play BGs like normal. It's probably all the same game. Grats, I broke 8K? Hell yeah, dude. Not even an announcement of an announcement? I mean, there's an announcement saying, like, new stuff coming at BlizzCon. Or exciting news coming at BlizzCon or something like that. That's the teaser. We all know new stuff is coming at BlizzCon. That's what BlizzCon is. My bananas are weak and pathetic. Beret? Bofur, you gonna play that new Blizzard survival game? Is that a thing? Are there like teasers toward a Blizzard survival game? I will be honest, I'm not the most well versed when it comes to IP from Blizzard that isn't Warcraft related. Wasn't that Titan? I believe Titan was the code name that they gave to undisclosed project that got jostled around like 12 times and resulted in Overwatch. I think is what it eventually like kind of leaked as it became the building blocks that turned into Overwatch. Blizzard's been hiring for a survival game. Nothing has been announced yet, though. Maybe something new there. I was talking to a couple of my buddies about BlizzCon stuff because we're nerds, you know. Checks out. And kind of got to thinking, every year there's something major they announce at BlizzCon, right? Typically there's something big. Not always has it been great, like Diablo Immortal. But there's almost always something big. And I don't think it's WoW related this year, because like we haven't had a big WoW thing in a while. Of course they're going to announce the next expansion, but they never really count that. I seriously doubt it's StarCraft related. Diablo has already had its thing and it's passed. So what's it gonna be? Warcraft Rumble! New mobile games! I mean, Rumble is coming out. I don't think that counts. Oh, yeah, we just going up. There's almost always something. It'd be really odd for them to choose that this year is the year to go back in person. In-person BlizzCon. We're going back, guys. By the way, nothing new's coming. Thanks for the ticket, buddy. World of Warcraft Vanilla Classic Reborn. I would not be surprised about that. I think that is a somewhat major announcement that would be very reasonable. Is the announcement of progression past whatever it's going to be with like the Warcraft Classic stuff, or World of Warcraft Classic, or Warcraft related. WoW Classic. I mean, honestly, it's a logical next step. They lose their player base as they progress their expansions. They've reached the end of Ice Crown and the end of Wrath of Lich King, their biggest population expansion. Right at the time of BlizzCon. Seems like when they would announce something there. I think that's probably a good bet as one of the things that they will talk about. I owe all 7K of my rating to you was watching your videos before I started playing BGs. Hell yeah, dude. Grats. I'm pretty sure you did that on your own, but I'll take credit. Dope. I'm pretty awesome. Congratulations, man. Mercs 2. It's Mercenaries Part Duo. Perfect. It's beautiful. All right, now we get to play the game. Man, I'd really like the level. Oh, these are trash. Might actually be the dragon in this scenario. Undead? Okay. I can kind of see that from where we are. He leveled? I mean, he has to. He was on 3. We're on 4. He's got to go. He's got to read that he's at least competitive. We took 12 damage and leveled to 4. All right, game. See one more board. I don't like this whole undead line. But it's the best I got. If we can stay over damage cap, we'll take a 6 next turn. We should hold this if we can. 3 undead. We're just undead gaming. Yeah, I think it's all we got. Bofur, do you like when people ask you how to play certain heroes? It's pretty tough unless we're playing the current game. Like, hey, what do you think about doing X, Y, or Z on Panda here? Or like, does Panda do better typically doing this or whatever it might be? Are typically questions that like you can illustrate while you're playing. If it's like the middle of this game and somebody's like, so how do you play Jiraxxus in the mid game? It's like, bro. Hell no, dude. I got nothing for you. Jiraxxus mid game. I don't know. What's your board state? What's theirs boards? How much health do you have? How much health do other people have? Ooh. Oh, it's a Primus. Ooh, it's a piece of candy. All right, well, the monkey's got to chill here on the board for a moment. Chill, monkey, chill. Brain only compute current hero pog. Yeah, it's just too hard to illustrate something that you don't have any visual representation of on stream, right? Like, it can be pretty basic questions that are one sentence answers, then they're a lot easier to do. Like, Bofur, do you think Panda looks cute? And I'll be like, yeah, dude, he cute as fuck. And even if it's unrelated to the current hero, I can still say that shit, you know? It could be next game, or it could be like, yeah, Panda's cute as fuck, dude. Hate his gameplay, but love the fluffy ears. Want to know how to not be bad at Daryl because he has low armor? I feel like he's supposed to be good. Yeah, he's a mid-game tempo here. You play the game basically like normal and leverage the fact that you have mid-game stats to be able to level. Very much like how you play Lich Baz. Answer helpful? Not really, because like without any explicit demonstration of what we're talking about, it's not going to be easy to take any info or take that away and be like, oh yeah, that's going to change the way I play Daryl. Hence why it's kind of a problem, a tough conversation to have. Perfect combat. Haven't been offered Jiraxxus in a really long time. Rip. Apparently Deep Blues offers Jiraxxus. People like that line. I'm not a huge fan, but the consume effect is cute. Dragons? I don't want fucking dragons. Only dragon I want's DN. Oh, there's DN. Got him. Alright, taunt's probably not worth it. Attack is fine. An extra minion? This and level for next turn is probably the play. Oh, we could take 2 Observer Myths procs. Oh, these are kind of just kind of ass. Ass in general. Much ass. You ever just take it now? Probably not. You don't get stronger doing it. We're going to do the itching again. Floating a gold, Bofur. Everything sucks. I can't stand this play. You're floating a gold right now. Yeah, well, I still want the 1 attack on the board. Next turn, we don't need the gold anyway if we're going to level. It would just be a roll next turn instead of a roll this turn, or a non-roll this turn. I'd rather have the power. So you said one-time offer. Does that mean if you don't take it, you can be offered it again? You can get it if you turn it down. I believe that's confirmed. I can't say I've ever seen it in practice because, like, how often are you going to turn it down when its offering rate is absurdly low? Even like turn 1, you're better off just golding something because you're not going to get offered it again, or at least not often. What was the first stream? I had to restart the game in the middle, or restart the stream in the middle of the game. I was getting some funky Funky OBS behavior. It was throwing errors. So I just turned it off and back on again. You know, typical debugging. I see. I seriously doubt this is useful, but... Phalanx. Okay. Okay, Bob. I'm guessing Phalanx is definitely a play here. Like, look at their board. It's kind of solid for Phalanx. I'm like a kid. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I trip over fucking lines on the concrete. There's only one thing that can be happening on the screen at a time, otherwise I lose my focus. Let's see it. Brightwing, carry me home, buddy. I'm going to need you to do great things. Serious question. You going to be the beard meat in the dog hafu sandwich? Good, serious question. I'm glad we have the level of seriousness in that question. Otherwise, I was going to start worrying that you guys weren't taking this whole BlizzCon thing seriously enough. No, I doubt it. I don't think that's in the plans, to be completely honest. Though I will say, being able to chat with people that I've watched for years will be pretty fun. In the Hearthstone environment alone, we got Dog and Hafu and RDU and JJ and Toast. Fucking Toast, man. Disguised Toast himself. I've watched that guy since I didn't have a beard. Surprised to see Toast there. I'm hyped about Toast, man. What a dude. What a fucking dude. Does he still stream? He still streams. He's just all over the place. He's way bigger than everybody else. The guy is, he's done Twitch right. I don't love it. I want to play towards Scam in this game because of, like, look at who we're fighting. We got Dragon, we got Quillbore. The Undead board is a problem if we try to go that direction. So, like, maybe it's you? Oh, jeez. Look at this. It depends on what we get offered. Maybe it's too far away. Maybe Scam's too far. Toast played Among Us? Among Us? Among Us? I don't know that we're actually strong enough to live here. I don't want to just play Orgazoa for the 1 gold. That's sus? It is sus. Toast is sus, dude. Mongoose? Among Us? Huh? He kind of big. He kind of makes good content. Funny dude. Used to watch Toast play Hearthstone when he still wore his mask. I mean, yeah. Way back when, man. Early days Hearthstone time period. Quillbore Dragon. Alright, well. Build an undead. I guess we're undead. Well, these are just awkward. I'm not sure I really care that much about stealth. I do, on the other hand, care about Death Order. So it's you that goes. I taunt up the base skill. I play the Putricide creation. I reborn, or I give health to this. And the summoner can be in my hand. Aight. Cool. I'm feeling it. Plays our own ghoul reasonably well. We got ourselves a nice amount of health here. He doesn't seem to have health scaling, so that we might just be able to run over this. Swap attack and health would be neat because the attack aura would come back. True. You're not wrong. We could have made a read that 15 attack here swapped over. 2 health would have made this significantly stronger. And in that scenario, like, yeah, you only gain like 2 attack, but you gain 7 health. And realistically, they're functionally the same, right? They're counterplaying a counterplay option. We want it to die. Maybe 2 attack is better than 7 health. 7/7 first. Nah, I want to play around very typical counterplay cards. Plus, like, why does this thing need to be first? It can only buff 1 undead. You want it to buff the Murloc? This is a Murloc, right? I care way more about countering cards like Sundorai or getting value against cards like Sundorai than I do to get slightly more stats on like base skill or something like that. Get him! Too bad we didn't kill him. Because that means we gotta fight this guy. Pretty clutch. Okay, I can click this thing eventually. Thank you. Pretty clutch hero power from Panda here. Getting the creation. Buys us a second summoner for bodies. Can't buy anything if I want this to be pulled. Then again, this card is pretty weak. So, like, make a pretty good argument for a lot of cards here. Guess the Brusselbach discovers one of the Theatars, right? But this is very, 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 very likely. Meckrel style. Reset the Tough Tusk. Quilboar. So, like, Leroy wins. If we don't have Leroy, we die. We need Sindora or Leroy here to have a chance to win this round. Alright, let's go. Tech card wins that round. Now we got to beat the guy we've already beaten before. Feels good. Feels good when the read's right. Looks real silly when it's not right. Good work. All right, well, almost complimented the champion of Primus, but then he went and got himself killed, so, like, can't be nice to the Primus. Good job, buddy. You've done a great job this game. I mean, I know how much I like Ice Block, but, like, Lightning can be really good against this board. We go in. We go for it. For the money. I don't think it's Primus. Baron's cute. But Baron gets pulled. Means we need another minion. Oh, look. Uh-oh. We can always sell this, remember, and just play the summoner. I kind of like the taunt. Kind of wish I took the taunt. I'm going to play all of it on the board, I think. Tip 1 for Bobsy. Game's over regardless, but Taunt makes us a warp wing, potentially can go into the Leroy. Which would have been pretty nice. But the fact that like this thing's going to kill here anyway. Look at him rocket just double Sindori. He's like, all right, I got my dragons. This guy's going to be undead. I don't got anything better to do. Fair enough. Leave me alone, Brightwing. Fuck off, dude. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, he basically is nothing, you know? Second place with that board. It's just on the back of Warpwing and tech cards. Mid-game tempo, push through, turn 14, you're still alive. Happy day for him. What's better than 1 Sindori, 2 Sindori, and a reborn Sindori? Perfect. Yeah, that one was looking dicey for a little bit. Game gave us undead. We just kind of rolled over people, pushed them out of the lobby. Not a bad start to a day. 2-1-1.